Hey foodie gang, hey foodie gang. We are back cooking breakfast today again. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to get our sausage started. I did a little bit of prep and it's all right here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, we're going to just hop right into it. We're going to hop right into it. The first thing I noticed is I really feel that hey NF, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm making breakfast and I gotta refill a little squeeze bottle right here. Gonna do this over the sink. And then we're gonna get our sausage started. And we wanna do this quick, y'all. Already prepped everything out, so we really shouldn't take that long. So let's get this on here. This is the sausage. How are you guys doing today? How is everybody doing? Get that heated up. And I am still in Georgia. So, oh, yesterday we had a really good. Yes, I am cooking again, girl. The other day I made nachos, but I didn't show you guys the cooking part. But I figured out the setup. I need to prep everything out, leave y'all at the stove, and then we can go sit down. So that's the smoked sausage right there. And the reason I have lids on everything is because they have a lot of flies in the south, just period. So I don't want the flies to get onto the stuff. And for the scramble, I have some leftover potatoes and bacon from when I went to Gutbuster. So I cut that up. I have some peppers here and some onions. And then, you know what? I told Ava, because she's a very picky eater, I don't got time for it. I said, you can get some cereal. And let me know if y'all can hear me okay, or if you can't hear me, let me know. Because I do have the door open. And there's just a lot of sounds. Let me turn this up. We got to go. And then I'm going to pan out for the eggs. I like to put a little bit of butter down when I make my eggs. Yeah, I like to put a little bit of butter down when I make my eggs. The good thing about these sausages, if you make too much, you could always cut this up and put this inside of something. And I need to get some soapy water in the sink, because as I'm done with my dishes, like if I have a little bit of downtime when I'm cooking, I will hop over here and start washing dishes. Just so that, you know what I'm saying, it's not so much when I'm done. And this is a little trick. You get a lid, right, and you put your utensils on it. Like that, and boom! So, then, okay, I gotta get the pan for the eggs. And then I have some peppers here, some onions. So I kind of do want to get those back started. Do you guys want me to move y'all closer? Because I can see y'all kind of far. Want me to move y'all closer? Do y'all want me to move y'all closer? Ooh, I almost took y'all down. There we go. I was gonna make some toast, but it's really hot in here, so I don't want to turn the oven on. And he doesn't have a toaster, which is understandable. I don't have one either. I just have an air fryer, and the air fryer is great. But if you don't want to turn the oven on and make the whole house hot, you just got the air fryer. You can turn that on real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. Let me speaking of turning on, let me turn this pan on. That'll help us too. Okay, so we gotta put butter in the pan for the eggs. Got my eggs right here. Stirring those. And I forgot to grab the seasonings. They are over y'all head right now. So I'm going to reach up. You might see a little shadow. The first thing I'm going to put in there is going to be my peppers and my onions. Oh, and let me show you what I'm putting in here. I have some red bell peppers, orange bell peppers, potatoes, bacon, and onions. I'm sorry, my hand's like shaking. I'm gonna let the onions and peppers cook for a little bit before I add in the bacon and the potatoes, just because the bacon and the potatoes are already fully cooked. Here's that a little butter. Can y'all see? Can y'all see what's going on? Oh, let's go. Ooh, sorry. Okay, we got some salt. Hey, Bobo TV, how are you doing? How are you doing? We just cooking a little something, a little something quick. Making some breakfast here. Okay, I got some, I'm gonna make a scramble. Can you guys see okay? Do I need to bring it closer? There we go. Let me know, y'all, let me know. And then we're gonna make a scramble, and then I got some smoked sausage, and I have some egg right here. I'm gonna I like to season my egg, honestly, before I put it in the pan. And if you do season in the pan, that's cool too. Sometimes I'll be forgetting. So I'm just like, let me just season it and kind of just get it out the way. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic in here. Y'all know I love me some garlic. If you have a gas stove, don't ever do this. Don't ever do this with a gas stove. Very, very dangerous. Don't put nothing on the gas stove either. Not a pizza box. Nothing to hold there, because that gas is very, very like, woo, you'll mess around and burn the house down. But if you have an electric stove, you shouldn't do it either, but it'll be okay. But if you got that gas stove, do not do this at all. Don't put nothing on there unless you're cooking it. Oh, let me flip this sausage so it makes sure it don't burn. Ooh, I don't like it a little crispy, but I'm gonna turn this pan down. Because it's hot. I don't think this front burner works. Because I tried to use it and it was like nothing was happening. So I don't know if it works or not. Okay, and what you do if your pan is cooking uneven, rotate your food and let the food that's not cooking as much, you know what I'm saying, move that around like that. And then I noticed with this front burner, because every stove is different. Every stove cooks differently. So it's very important to kind of try to figure out how it cooks so that you can adjust whatever you're making. I noticed that this is hotter on this side. Like, it's kind of like, it's weird. Angle down, but it's hotter on this side. So you want to make sure that you're rotating the food. If it is an uneven cooking surface, which I have at home as well. My stove is crooked too. I don't know why stoves be crooked. I don't know if it's like the actual thing or what. I don't know why it be like that sometimes. But it do. Okay. Kind of quick back here. Okay, I got my peppers and onions. They're looking pretty good. I might add in my bacon here very shortly. So I got my peppers and onions for my scramble. It's weird. It's like I'm trying to make the front burner hotter and it's like the back one is drained. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to poke one of these peppers and kind of see how soft they are. I don't want them to be like soggy and I don't want them to be soft. Like when I make my vegetables, I don't like to overcook my vegetables. Some people be like cooking the hell out their vegetables. You're like, why are you like, what are you trying to, you cooking all the nutrients out. So I got some potato and bacon here. I'm going to add that in. There's a little bit of onion. And then shout out to I live stream it, but I had breakfast takeout recently, and it was actually really, really good. Ava! Are you hungry right now? She always waits till I sit down to say she's hungry. But y'all see, I be trying to feed my baby. She don't be hungry, okay? So, ooh, this smells really good. I'm going to put a little bit more butter in here for when I put my eggs in here, just to make sure that the eggs don't stick. This smells really, really good right here. So this is going to be the scramble. We got potatoes in here, bacon, pepper, green bell pepper. Sorry. Ooh, let me restart. Okay. We have potatoes in here, bacon in here, um, bell peppers, red and orange, and then we have onions in here. And I use a red onion because that's what I have. But when I'm at home, I do tend to use a lot of. Hey, Dr. Quantum, I ain't seen you in a minute. I do tend to use a lot of yellow onions. Okay, all right, Ava, I was just making sure. You know how when you wake up, it takes a while. You know what I'm saying, to work up an appetite. And I agree with that statement. Because, like, for me, when I wake up, it takes me a minute. So I'm going to top this scramble with mozzarella cheese. And you guys, I have not been writing down recipes like that. I know when I was back at home, I used to give you all the recipes. I don't know why I haven't been writing down recipes, but I kind of remember what I did for this. So I need to get back on my recipe game because I haven't been doing that. Yes, it's going to be really, really good. Put a little bit of butter in there. I'm going to be putting in the eggs here very, very shortly because I don't want my potatoes to get too soft because they're already cooked. So this is a great way to utilize leftovers. Like if you have any vegetables that are about to go bad, or I'm going to put some more butter in here too. If you have vegetables that are about to go bad, or you have leftovers, I like to use all my food. You know what I'm saying? Like, yesterday I made nachos. Breakfast nachos, bro. It was so freaking good. And then I use these for the chips. These are about to expire, so I was like, let me just go ahead and make chips out of them. They were so good. Shout out to the breakfast nachos. Yeah, I need to get back to writing recipes. I like forgot about that step in this whole channel. And I've just been cooking and eating food. But I gotta get back to the recipes. I have 4 eggs here. I would have did 5, but I don't want to cook all the food up. And it does smell good in this kitchen. So, my cousin always jokes with me, and you guys have said the same thing to me. When I cook a lot of food. And I just think that that's what I'm used to, is cooking a lot of food, you know? Because like when I grew up, I had siblings. My family always cooked a lot of food, specifically my dad. So I'm just used to making a lot of food. But it really is only me eating and sometimes Ava, depending on. And so I'm going to work on making smaller portions, which honestly I used to do anyway. And that's probably the problem. I cook too damn much. Or I make too much food, and then I have all these leftovers, and then I gotta fill my plate up, and it's like, so I need to work on that. Cooking less food. So I start somewhere, and I always be like, it's for the video. But then I have all this food, and I'm like, oh, I need some help. So I just need to make less food. You know what I'm saying? So these are the sausages. Oh my god. These smoked sausages, I really like them. They are really, really good. I need to look on the pack and see what brand this is next time. But I like these smoked sausages. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut them in half. Or, let me make sure I stir my eggs. I'm over here talking and talking and talking. You know, let me make sure I stir my eggs. Because I'll be over here talking and talking and talking. Yesterday I kind of burned my eggs a little bit, but it still worked out. The reason why I like to put all the handles over here, this is why when you're left-handed, it's very hard to work with a right-handed person. Oh, but yesterday I put cheese inside my eggs, and I cooked the cheese in there. And, hey, Big Bubba, I like it that way, but I feel like it makes the pan so dirty. When you put the cheese, like, in the scrambled eggs, I'm making a scramble, and I have smoked sausage over here. So in the scramble, I use some leftover bacon and potatoes. I have red bell peppers, orange bell peppers, red onion. Yeah, I think I said everything, right? That's okay. Let me restart. Bacon, potatoes, peppers, onions, and I'm gonna top it with some mozzarella cheese. So, okay, the French do not like a lot of brown on their eggs. When your eggs get brown on them, they consider them to be burnt. So I'm gonna turn down my pan, take it off the heat because my pan is really, really hot because of the burner was up, and then I'm gonna continue to rotate them. But here in America, well, like, some people like their eggs, they like it with the brown on there. But the French feel like when you get the brown on your eggs, it's burnt. Oh, you like your eggs under? Okay, this is what I do. For my eggs, I don't cook them all the way because they're gonna carry over cook with the heat. Somebody was eating my scrambled eggs. Like, there's been two people in my life who I've given my scrambled eggs to. Hey, Angela, who I've given my scrambled eggs to, and they're like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "What? What did I do?" They're like, they were just so perfect because you don't want to cook your eggs all the way. They're going to carry over cook. So I kind of did what Dr. Kwan was saying, but I will say this. I don't want them too undercooked. It's just the right balance. Especially if you're going to put cheese on them. Like for right now, I think these are pretty much good. I'm going to put the cheese on top. And I'm going to let that, it's going to, like I said, it's going to carry over here. So I don't really like this spatula, but I'm not in the house, so I can't just coming in and talking about people what they got and all that. The good thing about a scramble is that you're able to utilize a lot of ingredients, and it like stretches the eggs, you know. But when you put the other stuff in it, it makes it more. You never really have what perfect. But you know what? That's why you cook. That's why cooking is not like a one. Even though I've been cooking probably for like over 20 years, you know, you still gotta practice. It's like it's kind of like going to school. You never stop practicing. Okay, if you have a lid, you can put it on top and it'll melt the cheese faster. Can y'all see that? Let me back you up a little bit. Oh, Angela said no cheese. I love me some cheese. Angela, what we can do is we can not put cheese on your side. I love me some cheese. All different types of cheeses. I am not picky. I like to try different types of cheeses. Just love me some cheese. But I understand why some people don't like cheese. You know, somebody might have allergies or you just never really know. You just never really know what people got going on. Like I said, some people got allergies. Yes. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you like cheese. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't really care for no cheese like that. Okay, I'm just going to get this one out of here. This one is for my cousin. I'm going to bring it to him, and I'll be right back. This is the nerve-wracking part. I was going to do toast, but I'm not going to do toast. It's hot. I don't feel like turning the oven on. Scoot this over a little bit. Okay, and then when I get back, I'll make mine, and then we'll sit down. But look at that. Look at that steam. Imagine somebody brought you this breakfast. Perfect size. And then... eggs on there for him. I'm going to put a little bit more eggs on there. So I got some more eggs. Yes, people, this sausage right here, I don't think we got this. I don't know where. I'm asking where you got this sausage from. And when I cook my sausage, I like it to be like this. Abel will consider this to be burnt. I don't consider this to be burnt. To me, this is perfect. But look at that. Ooh. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to take this to cousin. And then when I come back, I'm going to make my plate. We're going to sit down. Be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, so now I gotta work on my plates, and we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat. Okay, cousin said my presentation is off the chain. I said, you know, I do a little something, something. A little something, something. I always feel like this. Even if you are at home and you are cooking for yourself, you're going to eat with your eyes. Your food needs, you know what I'm saying, needs to look good. I need to give me a spoon with this little spatula. You can't get everything. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit more cheese on top. right. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Put a little bit more cheese on top so when that melts, it'll all look right. Okay, we're gonna clean our plate up. Are you eating this? Are you eating this? Ooh, some type of melon for me. That sounds really, really good. Some melon, and you know what? It's hot here, so that some melon would be perfect. Okay, I'm going to take y'all over to the table, and we're going to get ready to sit down. Oh, no, it's 12:04. No, this is not. This is about 4 eggs, and I split between 2 people. You know what? How about this? Dave Walker, you can come back later. We don't even got time for this right now. Bye. We don't have time for you. We tried. Okay, let me take this over there, and I'll take y'all to come back and get y'all. And you know what? I actually feel like I was very nice about that because normally I would have blocked that person forever. I made it so that they can come back one day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me get my water. Yeah, and you know what? It's okay if you don't eat what I eat. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you miss everything, like Angela said, it's kind of like, okay, we don't even got time for this. Let me try to lean this up a little bit so my head's not cut off. Okay. All right. But everything that someone cooks is not gonna be for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't really do hot sauce like that. Let me see if I can, because my head is cut off now, and I don't want my head to be cut off. Okay, there we go. I don't. Let me just sit back. My head will not be cut off. Okay. Not really hot sauce person, but let's pray. Y'all. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It is hot, so I ain't gonna be sitting here that long. Okay, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you in the hands I made it. Thank you for everything that you continue to do for us and for everyone else. We ask that you watch over everyone in the world. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen. And you gotta think, when I cook, I like to make it so I have a little bit for lunch, so I don't have to cook all day. You know what? Oh, this is really good. But yesterday I had nachos, and I was so mad because I totally forgot the hot sauce until someone in the chat said it to me. And I was like, damn, that's a good idea. I should have got, not hot sauce, salsa. They was like, where's the salsa? I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot. Which is why I appreciate y'all being here, because sometimes I'll be forgetting stuff. And there's like a verde in the fridge too. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, let me get a picture of this. I just dug right in. Let me get a picture so I can put it on the thumbnail. Mmm. People love jalapenos. Let me get a picture. It looks like a smiley face kind of. And you know what I need to start doing? I used to take a lot of videos too. But yeah, what I'm gonna do with the sausage that I have left, ooh, you know what the sausage will be really good in? Because I have some sausage left over, a pasta. This will be really good in a pasta. Really, really good. Let me pull up the chat on here. Oh, and I put out a video this morning. You guys go check it out. Remember I was telling you about that delivery DoorDash driver who got her car vandalized? Go check it out. That video is up now. And it was absolutely crazy. Yes, but I'm not a spice person, but you know what? My head is like a little cut off. It's not bad. Let me just... It's not bad. Just be extra. Okay. And one time I watched my video back and the food was cut off. I was so damn mad. I was like... Angela, are we still going on vacation? And yes, we're gonna cook. I cook everywhere I go. It may take a little bit. Are we going on a vacation, Angela? Can we say that we definitely going on? El Chico, why you doing this work? Well, because Angela, if we gotta let El Chico know what dates we pick out, because she's down in Cali, and so that she can try to meet us down there. Try to meet us down there if we're going. And El Chico, why you about to dish work? Do you not feel good? Girl, I have some finance things to worry about too. Yes, I did pick the dates, Angela. You were right about that. I did. Oh, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sorry, y'all. I was thinking about how good this was. I'm down in Atlanta, Georgia. But this channel originated in Alaska, which is why it's 907. That's always El Cheapo's message. That's always El Cheapo's message is don't wait till the last minute. Well, El Cheapo, I'm a last minute type of person by default. Stuff just be happening to me. Like, I have a plan. Everything just be going crazy. I got to the point, I'm going to fix my camera. I got to the point in my life where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of stop making plans because it don't never work out for me. Have you guys heard about Las Vegas in the news? Well, what's going on with Las Vegas is that they're saying that not a lot of people are traveling there and tourism is down. I don't know if that means that anything is cheaper, but that's what they were saying on the news that I watched. So now it's like there's too much background. My food's cut off. Okay, she said I'm baby pimping. Girl, I don't know. Well, okay, Angela, I'll do that. Um, what are we gonna do about a room, y'all? That's a good point Chiba just made. I want to stay in the same place. Uh, yeah, I don't want us to be like in different hotels or wherever we choose to stay. I don't want us to be like super spread out. Do you know what I'm saying? So I guess we gotta talk about that. What are we gonna do? That's a good point. Last time I went to Vegas, we stayed in the Luxor Hotel. We stayed in like it's the one that looks like a pyramid. uh oh, okay, Angela. Yeah. But now I'm sitting down, so if y'all, now now I'm reading all the chats. I stayed in the Luxor Hotel because Ava watches this YouTube channel, and they always do live streams there. So we stayed in that hotel. Yeah, it was cool. Scary as heck, but cool. Is it possible for us to get a room that has a shared living space? Does that make sense? Like, we could have dinner in there. Or we can cook. El Chivo, I hope your day gets better. There's nothing wrong being alone, though. Sometimes you need time. And then, Bridget, we are here. Shout out to you, Bridget. We have, smoked sausage, and then we have a scramble with, something in here is spicy. With bacon, peppers, onions, and potatoes. It's like a scratch in my throat. Gardner, I thought he was a troll for a moment with that comment. But okay, so if we all get our own rooms, is it going to be, how do we get a kitchen? That's what I want to know. How do we get a kitchen? What do we have to do to get a kitchen? To be able to cook or to be able to cook, what do we have to do? I guess that's the question. You know, what were the dates that we picked out? I think we said the 24th to the 1st, but I gotta double check. Okay, so Angela Hurd is so sweet. My birthday is coming up, and it has been a stressful year for me. Even now, it's been stressful. She has offered to take me and Ava to Vegas, and for us to do like a girls trip. And I'm so blessed to have you guys here in my life. Like, during this process and the last 2 years I've been on here, you guys have really like helped me keep going and like not give up and like have something to look forward to. You know, it's like even though I'm over here eating by myself, like when I have you guys here, I don't necessarily feel like I'm by myself. And even like during this process, when I was in the hospital and rehab, you know, like my days, I'm crying. I'm about to cry right now thinking about my days were really hard. And so, like, reading my YouTube channel and reading the comments and seeing that y'all was praying for me and you know y'all have just really been encouraging me and like even now it's like it just keeps me going. It gives me something to do also and it keeps me busy, you know, like I probably would be 400 pounds if I just cooked all this food and ate it, but I'm always, you know, like I just really love this channel and it's the one thing that has really been working out for me. And like I told you guys, cooking is my therapy. You know, I love to talk, and sometimes people are not interested in what you're talking about, so they want you to be quiet. But when I come here, I get to talk about food. I know it seems to people who don't cook, they're like, shut the hell up. But y'all love, you know, our little talks, our little conversations, and so I'm just very thankful for this channel. I really, really am. Um, and like, I'll be laughing all day about something somebody said, like, especially like after my surgery, everything I was going through with my family. It's like, I love you guys being here because like you're looking from the outside in and it like reassures me like hey I'm not crazy, you know what I'm saying, like you know like I'm not crazy, I really am trying here and you guys could y'all understand that because you like this girl working so hard, all she doing is cooking, so I'm glad y'all here to kind of see what I'm going through and it like reassures me hey I'm not fucking crazy like I just love food. I love to cook. But I love this channel. I love the people that I've met. Last night I did a live stream. Hey 919, how you doing? I'm having smoked sausage and scrambled. Last night I did a live stream and one of my old friends, like when I first started doing YouTube, came up, Dr. Frizzle, and we had such a good conversation. And when I got off that live stream, I was like, that was a good conversation. And shout out to El Chivo for coming up too. But it made me happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like we talking um on the phone with old friends. That's how I feel like when I be talking to y'all. Yes, the struggle is real, life be life, and that's what I always say. I'm doing good, 919. Hey Duncan. But yeah, I love to cook and people don't understand it if they don't love to cook. They be looking at you like you fat ass person. Which I'm not saying it ain't true. But I still want to talk about food. And it's like I like to go into the store. Woo! I'm gonna have to look. My car broke down when I was in rehab. My transmission went out as well. And I was like, God damn. You know, like even though I couldn't drive, my sister was driving the car and it was like she's gonna help me out. So I gotta fix my transmission too. On top of everything I got going on. So that's gonna be my plan for October when I get back home. It's just when you know what that saying, when it rains it pours, that saying is true. And then I'm waiting on a phone call. If I do get the phone call, I'm gonna have to get off here with y'all. But we'll see. Ooh, Duncan, I had this Mexican pizza yesterday. I posted a picture on my community wall. So freaking good. Angela said it's still in Texas. So I know how car problems feel. I know how family problems feel. I know how financial problems feel. Like I'm still a regular person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't act like I got it all together. My shit, y'all know my life be falling apart. Hey, Arnell. But I'm not one of those people who acts like I got it all together. Like that's not reality, you know. And so when you're gonna get your car fixed in Texas, and then you're gonna fly back down there, I just don't know how my little life can work out for me. I'm just like, you know, all you can do is pray. It's like, okay, I'm still here, so I might as well keep going, right? Yes, I'm still in Atlanta. Still in Atlanta, which is a blessing that I'm here. You know, well, when I say I'm here, I mean I guess I mean alive too, despite what I went through. Um, yeah. Okay, Gardner said, "Damn near 6 grand is crazy. New transmission, it can't be fixed." Okay, my family kind of is into cars, and what uh, I'm gonna do for my transmission, this is somebody recommended to me. They recommended to buy a used transmission, and then I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that can put it in, or I know a girl that knows a guy that can put it in. So that is my plan. We try to fix it on the low. Um, Duncan said my favorite food is either sandwich or chicken enchiladas or menudo. That's what is menudo? I've heard that before. It's not a soup. Okay, menudo chicken enchiladas. Mine started slipping gears and it cost me 1,600 to fix. Oh, Angela said I'm getting a rebuild. Yes, that was the options that someone told me. They said you can either rebuild your transmission or you can get a used one. But sometimes when you get the used ones, I heard you don't know if somebody what happened to it before. But I do not have 6 grand, or I don't have. I think to rebuild, I think they said 1,300 or something like that. I don't have that, so we're gonna see. Okay, menudo is a soup. Ooh, that's what I remember. I have. Okay, I got a question for y'all. You know how they have the soup, the Mexican soup with the white hominy in it? Is that menudo or is that something else? There's a soup that has the hominy in it. Uh, is that menudo or is that something different? Because I've had the white hominy before. Mmm. Okay. That's what it was called. Pozzoli. I've had pozzoli before. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was like, I don't see what the hype is. But they were like, we love it. We love it. Okay, I have not. I've never had menudo then. I've had pozzoli. When I used to work at Intel, there was a taqueria station. Um, Two older Mexican ladies ran that station, and when they had pozole, it was on Mondays. They had the highest sales out of the whole cafe. Even when they did taco, any food that them ladies put together. So they were the highest selling station in the whole thing. And you know what? Nobody ever asked them to help them with their station, or no one ever made them do other stuff. You know how sometimes when you're in the kitchen, they'll make you do other tasks. They left them ladies the hell alone. Okay. Did I say it right? Is it Pozole or Pozzoli, but they left them ladies alone. Hey, Style King, how are you doing? We got a scramble here, and then we got smoked sausage over here eating a little bit. Okay, this is the smoked sausage right here, and then in the scramble, we have peppers, red and orange, bacon, red onions, and potatoes. And then I hit it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and then garlic. Oh, you know what? I went to this Mexican store last night where we got this Mexican pizza from. It's freaking bomb. Yes, this is really good. Um, and they had this like 100 quart pot for tamales. I was like, that's a big ass pot. I was like, Evie, you could fit in there. She was like, no, I can't. You know what? I've had tamales before, and maybe I need to have. I don't really see what the hype is about. That's what I said. Maybe I need to have like tamales down here because I had them in Oregon, I had them in Alaska. It's like I don't really. They weren't nasty, but I didn't really get the hype for tamales. Yeah, what is cocido? What is that? And y'all make sure y'all check out Style King's YouTube channel. He got a great channel. He was over there rapping last night. I said, okay. He's all, I didn't know that. You was rapping and all that. I thought I thought you lived overseas. I didn't know. You know when you see one video or you see a couple of videos and you think you know somebody and you see more, you're like, okay. And then Joanne said I had carne asada fries with guacamole, sour cream. I also had sopas. Carne asada fries are really good. You know what, guys? Do y'all know what's good? The California burrito. Have y'all ever had that before? Let me know. Okay, so cocidos is beef soup. Okay, Gardner said cocidos is more of a Spanish dish. Chickpeas, beef and soup. Yeah, this. You know what's crazy? I be like eating food, and then when I be talking to y'all, I be like, yeah, y'all make me hungry again. But y'all ever had pigeon peas and rice? Fire. I'm like this. One dread. I always got one dread that will not comply. Mmm. I tell you what, Jamaica is definitely on my list. You have, or Stalking said you have to have, see, Stalking, you gotta say that word for me. That is, I don't even get that. What is that? Describe it to me. Encibolado. You know how some words, like, you gotta hear somebody say it first. Ooh, that sounds good, Duncan. Duncan said I made a steak and potatoes and a salad yesterday. Yeah, I made the breakfast nachos. I had the Mexican pizza that we went and got. It was so freaking good. Oh, Joanne said my kids are Hispanic and Hungarian, so I made traditional food from both cultures. Aww. Okay, when I was in Oregon, they did have a lot of food trucks, and they had all that cow tongue and stuff, and they had the intestines, the tropolis. I think is how you say it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't like eating stuff like that. I heard the cow tongue is good, but you can't tell me I'm eating somebody's tongue. Like, so I saw the lingua, I think it's called, and all that stuff. I don't. Just give me the beef, pork, or chicken, bro. Okay, Stocking said it is a traditional Ecuadorian soup, onion and fish. You know what? I haven't had a lot of Ecuadorian food at all. I don't even really know what they eat. Yeah, I'm not eating brain like that. I think I got to be drunk. Like, how do you eat somebody's brain? That see, I gotta like, I guess I gotta get that out of my head, that part. But that's the stuff I be thinking about. Like, dang, I'm eating somebody's tongue. I heard, yeah, I heard pig head was really good too, but I don't like I could not. Okay, Stocking said it's amazing. Can you? Are there any places that sell Ecuadorian food? Yeah, but when you tell me it's just somebody's head, this is a brain, that type of stuff will turn me off. Turn me off. But I heard the cow tongue was good. NF family Liliana was she made this is back when she used to cook on live. She actually made cow tongue, and I think she was doing like tacos, and she was like, "It's really good. You gotta cook it for a while, you know." All right, somebody got my back out here. Gardner said, "Yeah, that's the line I won't cross. Brains, loud." Yes, I love me some. I never say it right. Birria tacos, but yeah, yeah. Whose brain do you eat? Like, what animal? What animal are you eating their brain? Stocking said I had cow tongue in Peru. I didn't like it. Like, I feel like even right now, like it's kind of making my stomach kind of look. Like, you're eating somebody's brain, bro. Okay, so when I used to work in Portland, there was this dude from Viet, Vietnam. He is Vietnamese, and he was telling me that they eat pig ear, and he showed me like this stir fry where it had pig ears in it, and it didn't look nasty. It looked good actually, but once you tell me I'm eating somebody's like private area, their brain, their tongue, their heart, I don't even want no more. I think I gotta be drunk. But you know what? My mom, she used to eat pig feet. And when I was younger, I used to eat it. Then as I got older, I said, man, I'm not eating nobody's foot. So I stopped eating it. Like, and so I used to eat pig ear sandwiches in Mississippi. Yeah, but he said it was good. He was saying this also. Ava, can you hear me that lip gloss over there? He was saying this also. When they kill an animal, you know how sometimes in the U.S. we're very wasteful. We'll only take out certain parts. He was saying when they kill an animal, whether it's a fish, a cow, or a pig, it's right there on the end. They feel like they have to utilize every part. Ava, you finna get beat up. Look how she's getting so tall. Come here, Ava. Come here. Okay, you're not getting nothing. Okay, but he was saying that when they kill an animal, they like to use every part of the animal to show respect to the animal. And he was saying that they used to eat the fish eyes and that they're full of calcium. I'm like, bro, I get everything you're saying, and it honestly makes sense. I am not eating anybody's eyeballs. I don't want to eat nobody, you know. I start feeling like I'm an animal. And then Duncan said I had a lot of butter and mayo sandwiches when I was broke. Look, we all got a story back to when we was broke. Ooh, see, pig nose, I don't know. Pickled ears are good. They sell them at Kroger's in the Mexican food aisle. With lemon and Valentina. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah. One day I'm gonna do a prank on Ava. I haven't eaten that many like exotic. Well, that's not true. When I was in culinary school, we had like pate. I think that's like, ugh, I don't even remember what it was. It was just, I think we had snails or we had some weird stuff up in there because they wanted us to try everything. But I don't like oysters or mussels. I don't like all that stuff. But I've had it before.
Can I have a pizza for breakfast?
Mm-mm. I usually know, Ava.
What? It would be good.
I don't believe you.
A pizza for breakfast.
I've had duck before. When we were in culinary school, we actually made duck a lot. Um, we cooked it, and then there's like a duck confit. Um, where you like cook the duck in its fat, something weird like that. I have not had duck in a long time though. I never see duck on the menu. I've had rabbit before. But yeah, we made duck a couple of times, and it's like I believe you have to keep the duck like red in the middle when you cook it. But I haven't had duck in a minute. They can't even see you, baby. You did all that for nothing. Okay, she's hurting me. Yeah, but I had this fried rabbit at this place in Portland, and they were like, it came with like honey, and then the waiter walked out with the hot sauce, and she was like, the chef recommends that you try the rabbit with the hot sauce. It was like, okay, like it's that serious, but it was good. It was good, but it wasn't like. But you know, them white people can't be cooked. They don't. Some of them don't be cooking like that. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what this did, but okay. Um, it was like, yeah, it was fried. But I be hate when you go somewhere and they be like, when you get the bill, you be like, bro, I'm so hungry. Or you be like, all that for that? That's why I be cooking at home. I have not had hog head cheese, but my dad was telling me that it's good. And to say I usually smother rabbit. But honestly, like, I don't eat meats like that often. Like rabbit and duck. welcome back, NF. But let's see what time we got. 12:42. I think all this talk about this brain and like tongue has kind of like, ugh, I'm not even hungry no more. Yeah, she sure did, NF. Wait, we got to see. Is Mitchell a guy? Cause you know, people be changing their names now. And then Mitchell said, Angela, really? Haven't had any years. They don't sell it around here anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen hog head cheese, but my dad was telling me about how he used to make it. And it said, child, you know what I always tell people? or what I would like to happen. I want to see somebody get married off my channel. Like, I want to be like the Kendra G of like the foodies. I want to see. I thought we had somebody, but I don't know. I don't know. Time to tell. Someone said Crackerberry. I don't know if that was a troll comment or if you want me to talk about what's going on with Cracker Barrel. Sorry, y'all, my ear is itching. This one ear is like so itching. Okay, but you'll reveal yourself in a minute. And Kendra G is a clown show, y'all want to call it, but she's doing very well for herself. Very well established. Good done created an app, and all that stuff. And no, I'm not a Cracker Barrel. I'm at home. I'm at home. This is my cousin's house. One thing I would say is like Atlanta is very, very fancy. Like when I'm at my house, it does not look like this. But this is, it looks like I'm in a whole restaurant, but I'm not. Everybody here in Atlanta is very fancy and very like upscale. Like they're really into like fashion, decorations and all that. Okay, Mitchell said, no, I'm a man. Okay, Mitchell. Okay, everybody, put your age in the chat. Oh, okay, so what's going on with Cracker Barrel? Cracker Barrel wanted to take the cracker and the barrel out of their logo, and they wanted to renovate the restaurants, change the menu around. There has been a lot of backlash from the white people. So much backlash that Cracker Barrel, I heard, is not going to take the cracker and the barrel out of the logo anymore. That's how much backlash they got. Okay, Pro said 32. Angela said, I'm the mom in the chat. You already know. Ain't nothing wrong with a mom, though. Everybody need a mom. Everybody need a mom. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, Mitchell said, yeah, CEO effed up Cracker Barrel. Yes, them white people was like, well, I should not say white people, conservatives. Because I've eaten at Cracker Barrel as well, and it wasn't bad, you know, but the conservatives were so mad. I should probably do a story on that, like a video. I heard they lost millions of dollars. Even the president commented on the whole situation. But yeah, they were trying to take that cracker and that barrel off that logo. They said no. People were really mad. I didn't know Cracker Barrel was like that, like sentimental to them. And then this shirt does say like Nashville, so this would be a white people shirt. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all know, I'm from Alaska. I grew up with them. They my people. They love me. They be asking me all type of questions all day long. They be grilling me. Oh, Angela, girl, you go ahead and tell them. You always trying to make me put me on the hot seat, tell people business. Because y'all know I'm nosy. Okay, Mitchell said he's 42. But you know what? Okay, I'm 31, you guys. I'll be 32 very soon. It is a blessing for every day that we have. So, people that make it to 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I respect so much because life is crazy. And Cracker Barrel, sorry, I said Cracker Barrel. Style King, how old are you? Woo, okay. Nothing but I'm looking where the Nash and the Ville are at. Okay, I see what you did there. Y'all need to focus. Yes, Angela is the mother of this channel, and every channel needs a mother, so people know how to act. Stalking, I know you lying. He said 17 and a half. Look, I don't know. Look, y'all should be proud of y'all ages. I be telling people all the time. Shoot, I'm 31 and I made it. You know what? A lot of people don't even make it to like 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I was at church the other day, right? Shout out to the churches in Atlanta. They was breaking it down. Stalking, my birthday is September 30th. What day is your birthday? They was breaking it down, and the pastor said this. You don't look like what you've been through. They can't calculate your age. They can't tell what you've been through because God is good. I'm paraphrasing. He said something close to that. But he's right. He was like, people be trying to calculate your age and all that. Okay, we got a birthday coming up here pretty soon. We got a birthday coming up here pretty soon. What are you going to do for your birthday? Okay. Okay, so I think Mitchell is talking about the Cracker Barrel. I think it's more of a traditional thing. You don't come in and completely change something that's been that way for decades. People want to take their kids to the same place they as a kid. Yes, that is true. At the same time, I don't know why they picked that CEO. She don't even look like she's any type of like Southern or she don't even look like she should be the CEO of Cracker Barrel. And the way she was acting, like she ready to come in and Beckify this. You know what I'm saying? Put the Becky on it. She don't like. I don't know. I'm like, I gotta see her resume because what gave her the qualifications for this job? She needs to be like the CEO of like Fridays or something like that. Ooh, that sounds exciting, Style King. Said prepare for my exit to the next country. Okay. I need y'all to guess Angela's age so that we can get some money on the table and get some support. Angela, can I guess? How old do y'all, how established do you think Angela is? Style King said 23. Okay. Okay, Style King out here being sweet. Okay, so yesterday's show we talked about, and y'all keep guessing. Y'all keep guessing. Okay, Big Bubba said 34. I love that name, Big Bubba. I knew somebody named Bubba. He was a weird person, but hopefully you're not weird. I don't know what was going on with that other Bubba. Maybe because he didn't have the big on his name. Okay, Stocking said 27. Girl, Stocking said we got kids on this channel. And Big Bubba said, hopefully I'm not. And then Angela said, are they really looking at my picture? I don't know. Can y'all tap her picture and look at it and then come back with a guess? Oh, is that when you click the picture you couldn't see her face? I think I clicked on it before and I could see like, I would say 3/4 of her face. Okay, we ain't gonna get $20. So y'all playing games. We just ain't gonna get it.
Give me some dry cereal.
You don't want the milk?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you're gonna work on some schoolwork in a little bit, okay?
Okay, bye. Do I have to right now? I just woke up.
Amy, you be saying that, you be like a whole hour later. Okay, we got 30, 29, 30, 36. I need y'all. Well, Angela, they're giving you all such amazing compliments, and they're saying that you look so great. You look so great that you could go for 30. And Stalking, you still didn't tell me the answer to the question I asked you. Hey, look, I said, how old are you? And you're going to say 17 and a half. I feel like there's a lot of lying going on out here right now. Okay, Big Bubba. Okay. Okay, Big Bubba. At least we got out of the 30. Okay. You know what? They always card me when I go to the store. Always. I even seeing them card people who you know is old as hell. Okay, Big Bubba. I think Big Bubba gonna earn us a $20. He getting close. He getting close. Okay, Big Bubba. Big Bubba said 47. Okay, Big Bubba. We need you to add about 9 years. 9 years on. But you know what? It is a blessing being down here in Atlanta because a lot of my cousins. Okay, Angela, isn't that the answer? A lot of my cousins are older out here, which is weird for me because the ones I grew up with were all my age. So it's like, it's weird. It's like they feel like aunties and uncles, but they're really cousins. And apparently I have a very large family out here and in Florida as well. Don't do me like that, Angela. Don't do me like that, Angela. The north side of Atlanta? Is that what you mean? And Star King, I don't think it's fair for you to ask me a question when you haven't even answered the one I asked you a long time ago. I'm still waiting on you to tell me what your age is. And I believe Atlanta is very big. Is what? No, you did not. It was not the truth, I feel. Ooh, okay. Mitchell says, shoot, I like older women. Mitchell, do you have a picture? Cause you know we Stalking, what that mean? 6 million people, baby. What does that mean? Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so when you say, do you have a picture, Mitchell? Because we're nosy. We need to see what you look like. Not saying that we're like super judgmental. We're regular people over here. But we need to see what we talking, who we are talking to, I should say. Do you got videos, pictures, Instagram, Facebook? Oh, okay. There are 6 million people in ATL. Wow, I did not know that. But I'm on the east. And Emperor, what's going on, Emperor? Emperor, you know what's crazy, Emperor? We haven't had no TROLL. Yes. Okay, last night we were driving back. We were driving back. My cousin took me downtown to see the skyline. Uh, and there was traffic at like 10 at night. I'm like, what's going on? And we were like, what's going on? Cause I was like, it's 10 at night. I was like, there shouldn't be no traffic. My cousin was like, there's always traffic in the ATO. Apparently, a lot of people have moved here, and it's crazy. Yeah, I was like, where are all these people going to? Where are all these people going to? Okay, Mitchell said I don't do social media, but I'm half white and Native American, so I look like a light, complicated Mexican. Now, we would have said you would have been offended, but that is funny as heck. Um, and you know what? Angela was telling us the other day that there was like Mexicans hitting on her. So that's funny that you look like one. uh, Big Bubba said he could have been one of them YK. What do you mean? Okay, Angela came through with the $20, making it rain on the channel. She said, "Big Bubba donate." Y'all show Angela some love in the chat. Angela has been watching us since we've been in Alaska. She's really been here for a long time, and also a member, and also like always supports the channel. Always came in when we had Sunday dinner. She has even joined a couple of our panel shows. And she just a dear sweet friend that we've made on this channel, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Okay, so let me go grab Ava's cereal because y'all saw her running up on me. But I met a content creator in Atlanta. She came and like brought some gifts for me. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Then we got Emperor coming back with the gifted memberships. Let's see who got a membership. Or not, sorry. Okay, sorry, I said it wrong. It was not a gifted membership, but it was uh he's been a member for 11 months. That is crazy. Cause I think I've been monetized almost a year. Okay, so it was highlighting that he's been a member for 11 months. But Emperor's been supporting this channel too. Emperor and Big Bad Bull. Angel said I'll be 58 in November. That's such a blessing. Big Bubba said you look good for your age. Yeah, sorry, Emperor, I read it wrong. He said, "No, I didn't give memberships. I'm broke, baby." But y'all show Angela some love in the chat. She has been supporting this channel. And, showing up to all the live streams when she's available, when she can. But what I was going to say is I met a content creator while I was down here in Atlanta. And you know what? I'm just like a regular person, so it makes me happy that people want to meet me. It's just like I don't feel like I'd be doing nothing. But she came, brought gifts, and we had it really made my day. It really did. She gave me a gift that I'll keep forever. I'm probably gonna hang it up on my wall. But it was so sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. I'll be right back. Let me grab Ava's cereal. Cause she pulling up on me, rolling up on me, and all that stuff. And I'm gonna take this food back. Hey Breeze, how you doing? Okay. Breeze, Sal King said I'm bringing a bottle. Where you bringing a bottle to? And then Breeze said, "Hey, Miss Angela, can I issue a formal apology or not?" He said, "Hey, Chef Big Bang, and Breeze, we are so glad to have you back. You know what? Stuff happens in life. We're gonna argue sometimes. I'll be arguing with people all the time. We're gonna have disagreements. Nobody's perfect here, but I think what matters is how you come back, like how you act after. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how to learn how to say sorry, or how to apologize, and how to ask for forgiveness. Cause like that's, I got somebody now who I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I probably said some things. Apparently, when I be saying stuff, it do be cutting people. So I could see how what I said was probably offensive, and after somebody offends you, you really don't want to help them. I still feel like the person was dead wrong, but me being wrong too probably did not help the situation. Hopefully, me and that person can make up, and if we can, fuck them. I tried, okay, but I really don't want to say sorry. While I was thinking about it earlier today when I was getting ready for the day, I was like, should I apologize? And I said, no, I'm gonna wait a couple days because I don't feel like I was wrong, but maybe I was by how I came at the person. So I'm having that, should I apologize? But Bree said, Amanda said, Bree said, I truly am sorry. Yeah, Angela heard. And you know what? I appreciate you doing that, Breeze, and that you are saying that you're sorry for, what happened. And you know what is so foul? That live stream, I was looking at it the other day, I said 188 views. What the hell? I think we only got like 60 views when we were live. Y'all, people love drama. So, hey, how you doing, entertainment? So the live stream actually picked up more views when it was not live. And I was like, that's so weird. I was thinking about making it members only. But y'all let me know. If y'all want me to make it members only, I will. I don't even. I was like, we were talking about black fatigue, which it was a very explosive topic. On to the next, bro. Let's get it. Okay. So Angela says she accepts your apology, and I accept your apology as well, Breeze. And I'm gonna let you know, Breeze, if we said anything to offend you after you left, I apologize for that because I don't think you're a bad person. I think sometimes, you catch somebody on the wrong day, you might get cut. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, if you hear anything that you feel offended by what we said, I'm sorry too, because you know what I'm saying. I want to be cool with you, and I'm gonna give you your wrench back too. Uh, oh, okay. So it was a pass. I'll give you your wrench back too, Breeze. Okay. Oh, I can't do it on this phone, but I will do it after. Well, I don't know why I can't do it on this phone. Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. That's why. I'll give you your wrench back to you, Breeze. And you know what? Honestly, Breeze, I was really sad about that. I didn't even want to take your wrench. I really didn't, but you know what happened. But I was like, this is so unnormal, is what I was thinking. And then does Breeze act this way? I was like, no, I've never seen this before. And that's why I was trying to talk to you. And I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to talk to you because I was like, this ain't normal. This ain't the reason. I know. So, yeah, I'll give you your rinse back. But you know what? I've seen content creators argue with each other, hate each other, do a whole hate campaign, and then they'll end up having a show together. It's crazy. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit much. When somebody talking about you, yes, we live to debate another day. And that's all we could do. We can have our discussions, say how we feel, but at the end of the day, I still love y'all, I still rock with y'all. And it's okay for us to disagree. We're not all the same people. We're not gonna think the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just not. Just not gonna agree. But do y'all think I should apologize to that person for what I said? Or you think I should wait a couple of days? And I was thinking like maybe I need to call that person on the phone. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, Breeze. And you know what, Breeze? We all were so confused. We all were so confused, but I'm glad everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know. Breeze is our foodie friend too. So I'm glad we all can make up. Okay, with the live stream yesterday, check it out. I might do a panel show today. We will see. Oh no, I was saying this is what I meant, Angela. We was confused about why or that Breeze was acting like that. If that makes sense. Because that's not normally who we see in the chat. That's kind of what I meant by being confused. Not that we were confused about what we were saying. We were confused about the behavior. Because we've never seen him act like that towards us. That's what I meant. That's what I meant by saying I was confused. And yes, and Emperor is right. On to the next one, because I'm sure we're gonna have many more arguments. You know how it is. How it is, like with your family. You cuss them out one day and be cool the next week. Look, with food and with some of these topics, it does get like it does get heated sometimes. It does get heated sometimes. We're regular people. We're gonna have our ups and downs. Shout out to El Cheapo. Hope you're feeling better today. Um, Yeah. And shout out to Angela for being the sponsor of the show. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. And yeah, thank you so much. But I am waiting on a phone call. Hopefully, the phone call comes through very soon so I can just move on my life. So I think we're gonna wrap this up and get up out of here. I want to kind of keep the phone open in case I do get the phone call. They also, Bree said, they also using AI to monitor students' behavior online. What's your thoughts on that, Chef? I don't think it's a bad thing. There's a lot of stuff happening online that's really out of control. Did you guys hear about the Roblox scandal that's going on? I think they need to use. They need to monitor it somehow. I don't know if that needs to be AI or actual people, but somebody needs to be watching these kids. I don't know if it should be AI or it should be the police. It needs to be somebody, or people need to get their kids though. Yes, the Roblox scandal is crazy. My nephew used to use Roblox a lot, or he used to like talk to other people. I think my sis cut that out. I don't like that stuff. I don't like. Y'all see the trolls in my chat. Imagine me being 7 years old and dealing with these type of trolls. That's too much for any kid. That's too much. That's too much for me. And I'm grown. And then I didn't let my daughters play that or Minecraft. Uh, Angela. Okay, Angela sent me the story where this 11-year-old got impregnated by, I think, by her stepdad and had the baby. I don't. Stories like that are just heartbreaking. I can make a short on my time for tea at 907 Goodies on my other channel. I don't know if I could even take a live stream. Ugh. I don't know about the white grandma, but stories like that are hard to talk about. That is the type of stuff that'll make you depressed as a content creator. When you start digging into stories like that, like, what? Well, but there's I think his channel, I forgot what his channel is called. He does, I don't have to share his channel on my channel. He reports on a lot of stories like that, and you would really like his channel. Yeah, I can make a short on my other channel about it. But that's the kind of stuff, like, as a content creator, you have to be headstrong to even report on stories like that. Because I know me, I'm too weak. I be crying. Look, I be about to cry about stuff I'm going through. I be about to cry about what people be telling me what they're going through in their life. But if I reported on stories like that all day long, I would need a therapist. Like, for real. And I gotta read more into that story too. But I would need a therapist. I'll be up here crying. Like, I know I can't report on stories like that all day. I could not work for the news station and have to report on all these school shootings and stuff. I'm a broken person. I'll be like, the world is bad, which is true, but it's like you got to be headstrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Ooh, okay, I'm gonna wrap this live stream up. We'll try to get another live stream in today. It kind of depends on when I get that phone call that I'm waiting on to kind of like free up my phone and free up my time, you know? Uh, I will let y'all know what's going on the community tab. And then, yeah. Oh, and I posted a picture of that pizza. Of the Mexican pizza on my page. It was really good. But yeah, shout out to all the members. Shout out to Angela Hurd for being the sponsor of the show. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching me cook. I really appreciate it. Cooking is my happy place, and yeah, it keeps me out the way. I'll see all you guys in the chat. Leave a comment down below. And check out that video I posted of the DoorDash driver who got all her windows busted in over a 10-piece chicken wing order. Crazy. I just posted it this morning, but go check it out. Big Bubba said, love the cooking. You know what? It feels like old times, right? This is how the channel started. We was cooking. We was in the kitchen. So it was like old times again. Alright, Style King. I'll see you later. Shout out to Angela, Big Bubba, our friend, Mitchell. Okay. Shout out to Emperor. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here. Foodie gang gang gang.